Ich hab was für Sie. Raus, zurück, Soldat. Ich bin bei dir, Soldat.
Hello again, it's Average Owl making average content for the average viewer. So recently, I've been seeing a lot of other creators saying that they think it's time they moved away from Battlefield 5. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't having similar feelings. So I thought I'd treat the situation as if it was a breakup. And what is the age-old foolproof way of deciding whether or not to stay with someone? That's right, you've got it, a pros and cons list. Now, for this video, I don't want to just sit here and spout out the same old stuff that we've been hearing over and over again and just give con after con. So, I'm going to make it as balanced and fun as I can. Before we get into it, I'd like to see if we can get 30 likes on this video, and I want you to let me know in the comments below your own pros and cons for the game. Also, if you're new to my channel and you like crude content with worse jokes than an Amy Schumer Netflix special, then why not consider subscribing? One more thing, I've tried to do something a little bit different today after a few people said they'd prefer a video with less cuts. So today's video is less of a highlight reel of games that I've played and is more of just a gameplay that I've cut out some of the boring bits. Let me know which style you'd prefer. Let's get on with it, shall we? So let's get straight into it with a pro. Gunplay. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Battlefield 5 still carries over the same slick gunplay that we have come to expect from this franchise. All of the guns feel nicely weighted and engagements, for the most part, are smooth. Whether you're up close and personal with an SMG or engaging at longer ranges, the gun feels great. The predictable recoil offers a nice skill gap whereby players are rewarded for practice and precision, but players who prefer a more manageable recoil have plenty of options too, meaning that no matter what your playstyle, there is usually a weapon for you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call the gunplay a pro. Next up, we've got a con. She likes to tie me up and make me wear women's clothes. Oh, shit, sorry, that's from my other list. Awkward. Where were we? Ah yeah. Team balancing. Nothing frustrates me more than the balancing issues that we experience in this game. Whether the game is unbalanced in your favour or not, it really does ruin the experience. The other day I played a match that was so horribly unbalanced in my team's favour that the whole team was just pushed right up to the enemy spawn and was fighting over each kill like dogs at a food table. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't enjoy winning, but come on, when you're placed against a whole team that is playing like they're using only their fucking tongue, it's hardly a fun and intense experience. Not to mention that when this is the case, most of the enemy team resorts to hiding in corners and camping all game, so even though you win with 400 tickets remaining, you've still died a bunch of time from people hiding, and it's more frustrating than anything. And on the flip side, if you're on the team that's getting smashed because you've been put with a load of 4-year-olds with no thumbs, all your game consists of is spawning right back in your own spawn, running for 2 minutes to get to the action, and then getting mowed down by someone. Rinse and repeat a few more times, and then when you finally break through and capture a point, none of your squad spawn on you and you get shafted more than Mia Khalifa did back in the day. All you can hope for is that the game rebalances the teams next round. Just kidding, the exact same thing happens again, and all you want to do is cry and play Minecraft for the rest of your life. Next up, let's have another pro, shall we? The attrition system. Now, I'm sure this one is up for debate amongst you lot, but personally, I really like it. The fact that everyone starts with a limited amount of ammo and only one health pack, to me, is actually quite a good mechanic. I feel that it makes people actually stick together and help each other out. I mean, obviously you still get the dickhead medics who never give out any health and run to the complete opposite side of the map and have no interest in team play, but hey, you get selfish people no matter what you play. But no, on the whole, I feel like it really does encourage tighter team play. And I find that a lot of the time, I'm actually able to stick with my squads of randomers and give out ammo and I give out health and everyone has a great old time. That is unless you're on a squad with 3 scouts who are just lying down about 30 miles from the action spamming the I need ammo command. Those guys don't add to the fun experience. Right, so I'm going to throw a curveball in here and go straight for another pro. And this pro is the Content and Tides of War system. Just kidding, curveball again. This is another, even bigger con. I know it's all been said before, but really I couldn't make a pros and cons list and leave out one of the biggest gripes that the community could have. The problem is, we were promised that we were getting all of this new shiny content that we would enjoy and it would be free, but here we are approaching nearly a year after release, and what do we have to show for it? 2 semi-decent maps in Mercury and Mauritia, 1 boring ass map that is Panzerstorm, and more empty promises than when Mark Zuckerberg says that he's got our privacy and best interests at heart. What the hell happened to all these guns we were promised? What the hell happened to Al Sandan that was going to be a huge open scale map that has been resigned to just squad conquest and TDM? And also, where the hell is this 5v5 competitive mode? Look, it's bad enough that we're being drip fed content at such a slow rate, but it's a bit of a kick in the teeth when the content that is delayed just ends up getting full on cancelled. Wait, scrap that, that's more of a bloody curb stomp. Anyway, let's move on. We could talk about all the content we haven't got for hours. We would just end up getting depressed. So, let's move on. Another pro is, well, to be honest, at this point I'm actually struggling. It's not that there isn't anything else that's good about this game, it's just that because of all the shit we have had to deal with so far, the whole experience of Battlefield 5 is just slowly becoming more and more tainted. You know the expression, looking through the world with rose-tinted glasses? Well, I'm currently looking through shit-coloured glasses, and although I know there are still great things about this game, the fact that every time I play it I end up getting angry because of the bugs, the visibility, the stability, the stuttering, the lack of content and variety and everything else, it's actually becoming very hard to think positive. When I started this channel, I made a video that was extremely positive, a re-review of the game, and although I stand by everything I said in that video, the reality is I honestly thought that 2 months after we would actually have some real fixes in the game, some fresh new content that we could get our teeth into, but in reality we have only been given 1 map and a couple of waterproof skins for guns that I rarely use. I don't hate this game, but my god are they making it hard for me to love it, and I can't be alone, I just don't know what to do. So, anyway, for any of you who care, I've decided to go back to Battlefield 1 for a couple of videos and see how I fare there. I'd really like to hear from you in the comments and let me know what type of videos you'd like to see from me. I'm really enjoying making this content for you and I will continue to bring it to you. Just let me know what you'd like to see. Anyway, that's about it from me today. Until the next one, I'm Average Joel. Peace.